Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode number 811, and the title is Fahan, which probably most of you don't get reference to, and it's kind of understood because unless you live in Donegal or maybe you happen to watch or read the blog of mine for a couple of weeks now, and maybe one of the episodes stated that. Let me just explain it to you. The Fahan is basically a small village, very small village. I'm not sure of the population, but it must be very small. But it's close to Buncrana in North Donegal County in Ireland. Buncrana is quite populated, but Fahan is probably the nearest village down south that has some historical significance, because it used to be back in the days, and I mean back in history, a place where there was a big railway station. There was a railway actually. There's no more railway in this place as far as I know. So the only trains as far as they go are, I think, going to Sligo, and that's the most up north that you can get between, let's say, Dublin, Cork, Galway, or any other bigger cities to go up north. I think Sligo is the furthest point in terms of railway, and then anything above that is just the buses or cars. So the reminder of the railway is still there. Some track remains, and there is also a tavern that is called the Railway Tavern. I'm not sure about the exact origin of the tavern itself or the building, but it seems like it was a part of the complex, or at least the neighboring complex to the original railway station. And it has a lot of old photos, replicas of the tickets, and a lot of history or historical maps around the place. It's very much like a classic Irish pub style of the amenity, but the main thing that differentiates that tavern or the pub from anything else that we so far experienced in Ireland is they have a huge grill that is made to order specifically and to look like part of an old train, like the train pit or something like that, the steam trains that used to operate. And that grill is used by the grill master to make steaks, completely dedicated to steaks. And the guys that work there make lovely steaks. And the produce here is amazing because we have only grass-fed cows, and many of them are Angus species or Angus type, which have, I would say, more flavorsome type of meat, and the steaks are just delicious. Outside of that, they have a kitchen and cooks that are very good in their trade as well. So it's a lovely place where you have consistently good food and drinks, and not hit and miss like many other places. And they're quite hidden in Fahan because that village is, you can fairly easy miss the Fahan itself and get to Buncrana and not even know that you passed through Fahan, because it might look like the suburb of Buncrana. But to go to the tavern, there's just a small slip, almost parallel to the main road that you need to take, and then circle around and find it. If you use Google Maps or Apple Maps or whatever, they should lead you properly to that place, but if you try to just wing it, it might be a bit hard. But once you find it, you'll enjoy it. And this is the highlight of today's episode. We enjoyed a a lovely meal with my parents there together, drinks and you know, juicy burgers and steak and whatever. So it was a lovely evening to almost close off the week that they had with us. They came to Ireland on Sunday evening, and we went to Fahan on Friday. So you can imagine it was technically a 6th day of their stay, but 5th full day with us. The weather was still miserable, and it was actually worse on Friday because it was very windy. There were already yellow and orange warnings about the storm, the incoming storm. So we knew that we can't really do much about, you know, hiking or any trips that would be pleasant enough. It was rainy, gloomy, and windy. So the only thing that we were able to do on Friday to highlight that, and we were planning to for a while, was to go to the Railway Tavern in Fahan. So that's my highlight for Friday. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a great rest of the day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are on the globe. Stay tuned and see you in the highlight update for Saturday, which was the 6th full day of my parents' visit in Ireland.